Thank you. Please sit down. Dr. James Riadi, His Excellency Andy Malangrangeng, Minister of Youth and Sports, Dr. Jonathan L. Parapak, Dr. Gary Miller, members of the Philippine Cabinet, the UPH faculty, students, and staff, ladies and gentlemen, a very pleasant good afternoon. It's truly an honor for me to have received this doctorate today. It is my first, so I guess it is timely that it is the first that you are also conferring. Perhaps our future is intertwined even more intimately than what I thought it was. When I was a member of the legislature, the legislature is tasked to deal with laws. There were several quarters that expressed amazement at my grasp of the concepts of law. And they asked persons who knew me where I took up my law degree, to which my chief legal counsel would reply, he never took up law. He was just a good student. So with this, unfortunately, now that I am President of the Republic, there are so many people who would prefer to give me advice. And a lot of times, the people who are most adamant in giving me advice are the same people who have exhibited confusion from time immemorial and who try to hide their confusion by giving me a whole warehouse full of legalistic jargon, which only seeks to show the listener that indeed the person trying to lecture has no right to lecture. I thank you, therefore, for conferring this degree upon me. For the next time anybody attempts to lecture me on the law, I will tell them, unless you have a doctorate, please do not presume to teach me. It has been said that countries are governed by laws and not by men. But what is law? If not the encoded embodiment of the people's consensus. My people proved this 25 years ago in a peaceful uprising that elevated my nation to the status of a beacon of democracy. We have been sidetracked for the past 10 years. The law was used as a tool to exert authority but not leadership, to pay lip service to equality while neglecting to listen to the people. We reclaimed our direction with last year's elections. And now, 25 years after the People Power Revolution, unfortunately, its promise is still not fully realized. Being the son of my parents, Ninoy and Cory Aquino, and the inheritor of their legacy, I feel it is a promise that I feel duty-bound to fulfill. More importantly, I now possess the mandate granted to both my parents by our people. This is a mandate with a concurrent promise in its simplest terms of bettering the lives of our citizens. This is the same promise that democracies the world over hold, the promise of freedom from oppression as well as poverty, the promise of a system that allows the same opportunities across all strata of society, the promise not only of progress, but of equitable progress. Oceans away from our corner of the globe,